You intrigue me. Your articulation is reminiscent of Poe when you describe.
Well, who best describes those types of affairs than Poe?
So when you spoke of how you strangled the man and you felt his trachea break and the saliva started entering his airways and the lack of oxygen dimmed his eyes into unconsciousness.
Must you be so overt in public? I barely know that you aren't trying to oust me.
Does your brother know that you strangled the man? Does your school know you buried someone?
More that you're being very explicit and loud so that people may hear.
I think you're safe, to be honest.
I see that handkerchief embroiled with MA in your pocket, but you call yourself Megan Butcher, so the MA must stand for a name you'd rather not own, I'm taking. Maybe a Megan Astor? The heiress to the Astors.
For a teacher, you do seem to be sharper than most, though from your writing and how you haven't been entrapped by the authorities, I suppose it makes sense. But you have your limits. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
We all have our limitations. I suppose yours is as far as your father's money.
Now, interestingly, limitations can be bypassed. For instance, if you were to lose your index finger somehow, the brain instinctively bypasses the use of it to the middle finger, so writing, which you love, will still be possible along with all the other after-school activities that you do. Anyway, where are my manners? Let's get back to why we're here then. So you need my help, yes?
Yes. Why did you do that?
If life were predictable, it would cease to be life and be without flavor.
Eleanor Roosevelt.
Precisely. I propose that the best way to learn is to do and make it a sort of a game.
A game?
Well, I think we'd make ourselves better by having another at our heels while we do so.
So you propose a competition?
I don't want to sit on the sidelines in your endeavors. Games are what make this worth it, Alistair.
So be it. What's the first step to this serial killing game?
You see, you branding yourself a genre before you even figure your individuality out.
Begin with an individual, and before you know it, you've created a type. Begin with a type, and you'll find you've created nothing.
Fitzgerald, how uncouth.
Oh, you're not the only one with quits, you know. I read too.
How quaint. The mouse wants to play. Okay, well, I made my first move. It's your turn now. Be elegant.
Hard to do some with my hand in this state.
Oh, don't be so effete. It's only proximal phalanx dislocated from the index metacarpal. Shall we say 1 week? Meet here, same time. Have fun.